in the name of experimentation, why not try 4K 60 HDR? There's a certain subset of people who will really, really like this. I am generally not one of them, but 60 frames per second is interesting. We actually used to do 30 frames per second. If you watch any episode before our first Smokies episode, those were in 30 frames per second. It's interesting, but it has a whole different feel to it. Much more homemade, a much more homemade feel. Anyway, it's time to get some work done. Thank you, Danny, once again for the voiceover. For a lot of people, running outside in 84-degree weather would be a nightmare. For me, it's energizing. And while we all have very general commonalities, like we all like food, we all like sleeping, or at least we all have to do those things, there's an amazing amount of variability for other stuff. And putting yourself into other people's shoes can be very, very difficult. Yo, if you have kids, don't feel bad about giving them too much screen time. When my brother and I were growing up, there was no like Nintendo Switch parental controls to prevent you from playing too much. It was basically just whatever goes. Our parents did tell us to stop eventually, and we played outside a lot too. But the amount of video games I played directly links to what I do for a living now. If I did not play all those video games, listening to those same songs and JRPGs on repeat over and over and over again, my music writing skills, such as they are, would not be anywhere near where they're at. And all the movies and anime I watched created like this lexicon of different shots and techniques to use in the videos that I make now. I think my point is, give your kid a rounded experience in life, but don't worry about it too much if they really narrow in on one thing. The DJI RS3. First off, my buddy Dave, who you've seen on this vlog before, he has a YouTube channel called Rerare Outdoors, and he has really found a niche reviewing products. It does not hurt that he does an excellent job. I'm bringing this up because I probably should review the stuff that I use, not so much for anything other than I feel like I have insights that people could really benefit from, but I barely have the bandwidth to do the videos that I do now. So anyways though, the RS3, fantastic. It is significantly heavier than my previous gimbal and slightly bigger, but the smoothness, the automatic locking, and the ability to control the zoom with a little cable, woo-wee! So first off, we have a little attachment right here that you have to add on. They've got two attachment points, one here, one here. You can add this little mic attachment where you can slide the microphone in. Up here, what's great about this is that this piece right here doesn't block the screen. It used to be that if you'd look at the screen, it would block it like this, but now it's nice and unobstructed, fantastic. On the front here, you have a button to lock it into place. The back, you've got a joystick to move it around. And then the killer feature is if you plug in a cable into the gimbal here, into the camera there, you have to get a special one that's USB-C to Sony Multi. You can use this wheel right here to control the zoom if you have a power zoom lens, which we do, which is the FE4 PZ16-35G. Fantastic lens. Check this out. Oh man, yeah. Obviously it's not smooth or anything, but it saves you the trouble of having to zoom in like this, where you actually touch the lens. And then obviously that shakes the picture. So if you want to do a zoom without shaking the picture, you could do that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, there's something in the distance there. What is that? Oh, we just zoom in on it. So overall, this gimbal is fantastic. We used the previous one, the Moza Air Cross, for years and years. and this is still perfectly usable. It's a good backup. I feel very good about this upgrade. I am quite happy with our current setup for pretty much everything right now. Everything is excellent. Everything's working. All of our bases are covered. Come on, man. Okay, thank you very much once again for watching. Today was in 4K, 60 frames per second, HDR. We're going back to SDR next week. Oh, one more thing. We made a Disneyland video. I hope it was entertaining. I don't actually know. Maybe if you like Disney and Star Wars, it would be. But you gotta take risks, man. You gotta make something. Sometimes maybe it sucks. And maybe sometimes it's okay. I think it's okay. But anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Oh, hey, not bad. Not bad, baby. Not bad at all. Oh.